second violins. This is the Avengers, just for you, starting in measure 4. And we are using metronome at 120 beats per minute. That's our goal tempo. It's pretty quick. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, so there's just a couple of things to work on. At the very beginning, the pattern is so repetitive with your bow. It's important that you have that articulation and circle set really under your hand. So we're gonna start in measure 5 without the pitch, only the bow and the rhythm. So we're just gonna place our bow on the D string, and we're gonna play that rhythm with open D. It's 1 E and a 3, 4 E and a 1 E and a 3, 4 E and up. Ready? 2, ready. Got it? It's important that you keep placing your bow carefully so that you get a nice ringing sound. One more time, just with the bow and the rhythm, no fingers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the rhythm. Now the pitch is a little bit chromatic. We start with E, 1 finger. We move to F natural, and then F sharp, and then G, F sharp, F natural. E to F, F sharp, G, F sharp, F natural, and that pattern keeps happening over and over and over again. So let's put it together. Let's try the pattern with the rhythm, the circle set, articulation, and the notes. Here we go. This is measure 5, a little slower. 1 E and a 3, 4. And that pattern continues again and again. Another trouble spot to work on is measure 21. Even though the notes are slower, the rhythms are very strange. Let's do measure 21. So you're gonna place 2 fingers on the A string, nice and low, and it's tremolo. So it's a little bit awkward to get from the tremolo in measure 21 and be able to give enough sound to the D because we're the melody. So let's try it. Measure 21, we need to make a good transition from the soft tremolo, which is not very important, to the melody on beat 3, which is very important. So that takes some bow control. So let's begin measure 21 with the tremolo. Measure 29 is all about that rhythm and the accents. So if you look closely, you'll see that there's an accent on beat 1 and beat 3 of every measure in measure 29. Our pattern is pretty easy once we start it. So we're going to use our 4th finger. If you need to use A to make sure that your A is in tune, that's fine. And F sharp. But once you get going, you should use your 4th finger to have a nice clean sound that isn't too bright and sticks out. So check your 4th finger. Ready? This is measure 29. And then we go back to the same pattern again. So just be careful as you're counting to make sure that you know which measure that you're on, so that when you get to measure 36, you're ready for it. Measure 46, make sure that you pay attention to the dynamics, because we've been playing forte, and all of a sudden in measure 46, it's mezzo piano. So you get subito, which is Italian for suddenly, very soft. And then there's a crescendo into 47. So this is measure 45, 46, and 47. We start forte, D sharp, so a high 3rd finger. Did you catch the subito piano and the crescendo into forte?